Hey witches, it's me, Korra. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be your new tour guide for New Orleans. There's lots of locations to explore, and you're going to get lost if you're new, so I hope I can help you out right now. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but we're going to start with the Cathedral. It's the easiest building to locate in New Orleans because it's the biggest one, and it stands out from everything else. Plus, it's connected to the middle of the game. This building is enterable, and once you arrive, you can see the place where Freya and sometimes Divina use their spells. Now next up is the middle, what we just talked about. It's so easy to locate. It has a quest right here. I do have a video about it on my channel together with all the other quests, and there will still be coming more in the future. So if you want to stay updated, subscribe to my channel. So we've got the Cathedral, the middle, and there is an area a little bit on the other side. I know it's not a lot, but you can look at the beautiful view of the water. Okay, so the next location is going to be a Mikaelson compound, and I know it's a little hard to locate, but I've got a trick for that. So we're at the Cathedral right now, and we're going to go into an alleyway. Right behind it. Like this. Then you just follow exactly where I'm going. And we're right here. Let's go inside. Ta-da! Now trust me, there's a lot to explore, and there's also blood bags in the compound, and it's easy to remember by looking at this gate and then going to the right. There you go. Now on the right side of the gate, we've got a little tunnel that leads to the garden of desiccated vampires. Ta-da! You can so easily hide in here. Now right across the Mikaelson compound is Haley and Jackson's apartment. Ta-da! There's also a little bit of an upstairs with a bed. It's interactable as of now. And there are some blood bags. The next location is going to be the safe room or safe haven against magic. And I'm also going to help you find it through the Cathedral again. Now we're standing right behind it again, and you enter the street right behind it as well. Ta-da! There's even some dahlias as an Easter egg from when Dahlia visited Haley. No magic can be used in here. Now right across the safe haven or safe house, there is the French Quarter Boutique, which is the clothing store. You can change your outfit here. Right behind the boutique, there is like a secret-ish area called the library. Beautiful place. There's even an upstairs. So the next location is still connected to the main street of New Orleans. So the next location is the apartment building, and it's still kind of connected to the end of the main street because it's literally at the end of the main street. So let's go to it. Ta-da! Now in the building, you've got some apartments. They're kind of the same, like similar. Actually, the top apartment contains a item for a quest, which is the paint quest, which is not active right now, but once you do the quest, it's going to be in this apartment. Okay, so the next location is actually a neighbor, which is the storage units. I guess, can we call it a unit? It's kind of like just a building for storage. I'm pretty sure this is where Dahlia died, or it might be something different, but I haven't really asked for confirmation. So now that you know where the apartment building is and the storage building, whatever, on the right, we've got another neighbor, and they are called the Strix. it has an upstairs. There's not much detail here, but that's not the main thing here. The main room is where Davina unlinked Klaus. I was gonna say Elijah and Klaus, but kind of flopped for Elijah. So yeah, she did use her unanimo spell, whatever. And there are 2 side rooms, I think. This is the dining room, and I think this is an office. Hey, hello. Yeah, it's an office. Now at this point, I think we're just gonna hop neighbors, because on our right, we've got the church. I think it's called, the official one is called Saint Church or whatever, but it's the church. We're talking about TVL, the Roblox version. So, oh, St. Mary's Church, I'm right. And upstairs is Davina's room. Ta-da! The attic, the famous attic. And fun fact, if you open this door at the attic, you actually step right into the cemetery. Okay, so we are right outside the cemetery. This is the look of the official entrance. And right here is Davina's little shop. It's actually a clear tomb, so only people from Davina's bloodline can open the seal. There's another location at the cemetery though. Oh, actually 2. So one of them is the ritual circle, where you can find Emily if you're Esther or Bonnie. Now if we go back, we have the little harvest ritual era. And if we go inside, ta-da, there's a greenhouse. They did some spells here, some stuff. Esther spent a little time here. And at the time that I'm recording this, there is no actual harvest ritual yet, because New Orleans has just been renewed after 4 years. So everything is still new and upcoming, but in the future, you're probably going to be able to find a harvest here. Now the next thing isn't really that important to the area, but I'm still going to show you it. It's like this kind of wannabe secret little something. I'm not sure if this is the place where Davina destroyed the link between the ancestral realm and the physical realm, or if that was actually inside there. And yep, you guessed right. The next location are our neighbors again, because if you go to your right, you can find the Bayou. The Bayou. There's even a little cafe or a bar. I don't know how you want to call it, but it's either of those 2. You can even go inside and sit if you want to. So right now we're going to go to the area right behind me, which contains a camper, a campfire, and a little shack. Is it called a shack? I don't know. I think I'm making up words. So this is the famous area where Haley hung out with her pack here. And the ferryman is right here if you die. So here's a quick look inside before we move on. So there's this quote-unquote secret alleyway, and it's called the Cauldron. It's where Haley ended a lot of witches. I'm not going to say the actual word. And it's right across 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 church. I can still not pronounce it. So let's visit it. Ta-da! I think you can sit somewhere. Here. Ta-da! Oh, it's so beautiful here. I like the vibes. Okay, so we're back at Square One, which is right behind the Cathedral, but in the same street, you can find a couple of shops. Let's explore. So this is the Late Night Bites. It's actually like a vampire-only place, but you can buy a ticket and get entry. Ta-da! Oh, and there are some blood bags here, including the Shady Lady. She can turn you into a vampire, or just feed you blood. Now our neighbors are the weapon shop. You can buy your weapons here. Look. And outside is the quest for the hunters, where you can put a bounty on someone. Now right across is a little bar with a kitchen. It's called LaRue's. I'm pretty sure Hope fought Klaus here when she was a teenager again in season 5. Seriously, Dad? Period. Now across from this bar, we've got the voodoo shop. And the voodoo shop actually leads back to the Cauldron area. Ta-da! Okay, so back behind the cathedral. It's such an easy way of navigating. That's kind of how I found out my way around here. So, right next to it, well, right next behind it, I guess, there's a little fountain with some paint on the wall. It's very chill. You can even sit here. Just enjoy it. So for the next area, I'm going to start in front of the cathedral again, so it's easier to navigate. Just follow me. We're at another little garden with an old lady. You can do a quest here. I also recorded that quest and uploaded it, so don't worry, you can find it on my channel. You can sit here and enjoy the view. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was able to help you out. Please do keep in mind, as I'm recording this video, New Orleans is still new, not even a week old yet. Things are bound to change, new things are gonna be added, and this video might become a little outdated over time. However, it does not change where certain locations are, like the buildings that I showed, where you can find them, etc, etc. For example, the cathedral, the compound, the church, the cemetery, they're all going to be there in the same place. So the tour guide does still serve its purpose. However, I'm sorry if things change in the future because, like I said, place is new. There are going to be new things. And I cannot wait to show you guys these things when I can edit in the future, because I do upload everything that gets updated and every event. So if you don't want to miss anything, like an update, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.